very, very excited to have our collaborators and partners from Trimble coming here today, right, to view all the good work that you guys have done over the course of this semester.
My name is Thomas, and I'm glad to know that this is the second run for the NUS Tekla Challenge. I'm sure you know that in recent years, construction IT has been growing rapidly in popularity, and we, as Trimble, we are all proud to play a pivotal role in the proliferations of IT in these industries. I'm pretty glad that all of you have taken the time and the effort to get yourself acquainted with the state-of-the-art BIM tools like Tekla Structures and Tekla Structural Designer, and importantly, to see how you can utilize some of these technology to turn your imagination into reality. Hopefully, in a couple of years, as you look back to this event, you may be able to connect the dots, so to speak. Remember your journey in NUS, and especially the extra steps that you have taken to stay ahead of the curve, and by putting in the extra time and effort to stay relevant.
Let's hear from the winners. What did you learn from the NUS Tekla Student Challenge?
The first thing that we learn is teamwork, how we modify our model within the time limit. And the second main thing that we learn is that we all agree that we learn something new here. We learn new software, which is quite a challenge. When we join the workforce later, similarly, I think we will have to cope with new things, new challenges, and with new people too.
I think this Tekla challenge is really a very good activity for us because we can have a kind of a real workplace scenario where we can really design a building, and we couldn't have make it or done it without the Tekla software because the Tekla software is really very versatile, and also we are able to analyze the whole structure within a very short period of time.
How do you think it benefits you in terms of industry experience and your daily work?
Nowadays, when you look at the BIM software, right, they are very easy to use. They are also very representative of the actual building that you're going to build. So I think by picking up this Tekla Structural Designer, it will really help me in my daily work because instead of doing all this mundane and repetitive work, if you have the software, if you're able to be more productive, you're able to be more efficient in your work. And finally, you can also avoid a lot of mistake and also abortive work.
How was your experience picking out Tekla Structural Designer and Tekla Structures like?
I'm nervous and excited at the same time. Nervous in a way that it is basically my first time to interact with this modeling software, and excited because I am able to experience one of the leading and powerful BIM software available in the market. And we are very honored to be a part of this. Learning Tekla Structure Designer and Tekla Structure are quite challenging, but it is manageable. There are available tutorials that you could study, and I could consider that TS and TSD is easy to adopt. By the way, for those who are worrying about technical difficulties, Tekla's technical support team is very helpful and reliable. And they are just a click away. Just send them your queries, and they are very willing to help and guide you to resolve the modeling issues in the quickest way they could.
What are some of the key features that you like best about Tekla Structural Designer and Tekla Structures?
I really love the way to rotate the model by pressing the mouse wheel, which is an embodiment of humanization. In addition, the selection by object group is pretty helpful. To be honest, at the beginning of learning Tekla structures, I thought this function is not very useful. But until I make a little mistake, I found this function can help me to select all the wrong items together and adjust them together. Without this object group, I may spend a long time to finish this job. On the other hand, as this challenge emphasized, we need to realize the interoperability between different models from different softwares. TS and TSD provide us the way to transfer our model easily. Firstly, our model is from Revit, and our architecture team send us the FC file, and we make it become a reference model. Then the structure model from TS can be also ported to TSD to make some adjustment and do the structural analysis. Finally, the structural model can also be imported back to Revit. Tekla structures and Tekla structural designers really simplifies the process of our cooperation.
What are the challenges that you faced during the project? And how did you overcome it with Tekla Structural Designer and Tekla Structures?
I think the main challenge we face is about interoperation between different tools. At first, we built a dedicated model in Revit based on our design, but we neglected the classification of different family types. In addition, when we exported the IFC file, we found it was just like a shadow, which cannot be modified and used for structure analysis. To solve this problem, we modified our workflow of this project. We only regarded the IFC file exported from Revit as a reference, and we manually built a TS model based on this reference. Then we exported the TSMD file, opened it in TSD. We redesigned the roof and revised the architecture in TSD. Lastly, we exported this file to Revit and conducted the detailed design and rendering. TS and TSD play an important role to support the whole design.